Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Well, isn't it the best when you're able to eat in a way that feels good, honors your body, and gives you energy? Especially when you feel aligned with those food choices day after day. That's what we all want, right? I mean, that's what we're going for. But what often throws people off track of their very best eating intentions is, wait for it, other people. Other people who mean well, but however, could get you off track of your best eating intentions. Like the one that's always dieting and talking about, the food program that she's on, or that food pusher that tries to force you to eat whatever she's eating. You know who I'm talking about. I mean, there's a lot more. But letting these people impact your food choices can really interfere with how well you eat on a consistent basis. Hi, my name is Eve Lahijani, and it's my passion to help people have peace with food in any situation, no matter what is happening in their lives. I help my clients achieve complete equanimity around food and eating with powerful tools and processes. And today, what I want to talk about is being able to have that same peace even when you're around other people. And so, to help me demonstrate this, I've invited two of my colleagues here to help me. I've invited my colleague Bear and Teddy. So today they're going to be here and helping me demonstrate this whole concept with you. So we all have a friend like Bear here. Bear is always on a diet, counting calories, measuring portions, and feeling really guilty for what she ate. How do we know this? We know this because she's talking about food all of the time, right? So that is Bear. On the other hand, we have this friend here, Teddy. Teddy loves food. Teddy loves cooking food for you and making your favorite dishes. And so Teddy here goes as far as to actually put food on your plate even after you've told them you've had enough. So do you have a friend like Teddy? So if you have friends like this, please comment on the message below. Or if you have other characters in your life, please let me know in the messages below if you're relating to this information. So let's talk about how to navigate these situations. So it's a four steps. So step number one, the first thing I want you to do is to check in with yourself and the stories that you're making about each of these people and about this situation. So for the situation where this person is always on a diet, you might be thinking like, wow, Bear knows what to do. Bear has a perfect diet. I don't know anything about food, so, maybe I should do what Bear is eating. Maybe I too should order a salad without dressing, you know. But I know if I order a salad without dressing, I'll feel deprived and I'll be resentful and I'll just go home and overeat anyway because I'm so upset. So then, forget it. I hate diets. So to show how anti-diet I am, I'm going to actually order the heaviest thing on the menu, the most indulgent thing on the menu, just to show Bear that I'm not dieting. That's a possibility. That might be one of the stories that might be going on in your head. Or conversely, in this other situation, you might be thinking, wow, Teddy is so nice. Teddy is offering me this plate of food, and if I don't eat this food, Teddy will get offended. It will hurt Teddy's feelings, and he'll never offer me food in the future. I will hurt Teddy's feelings if I don't eat this, and if I hurt Teddy's feelings, Teddy will hate me, and Teddy will abandon me. And if I'm abandoned, I'm gonna die a cold death all alone in the street. Who cares if I'm already full? Let me violate my body to show Teddy that I really appreciate the food that Teddy has prepared for me. You know what, Teddy? Please don't abandon me. So as you can see, it's very dramatic. So step number two is to actually send that part inside of you some love, some TLC. After all, these feelings have dictated your behavior in the past. So it could be some really compelling subconscious material that might come up. So it's very important to be kind and patient with yourself here. Tip number three, or step number three, is to get out of your head and back into your body. And the way to do that is to tune into your body and check in with it and how it feels. So to ask yourself, hey, am I hungry right now? Am I full? what do I need right now? Am I feeling triggered? You know, you want to tune into what's going on in your body, and you want to do step number 4, which is to communicate that with love. So I go in depth with my clients on how to communicate with love in these situations without alienating your family or your friends, or even in fact getting even closer to them. But you know, for the sake of ease and brevity, I'm just going to demonstrate what that might look like. So it might look something like this. Bear, I love that you found a diet that works for you, because you know what? I know how much that means to you. And I too, I want to learn how foods affect me, and I want to learn the best diet for me as well. I'm learning how to tune into my body and make good choices as well. But I found when you talk about your diet, it could be distracting. And I know you really want to help me. So what would help me in this situation is if we could change the subject. After all, I love your t-shirt. Where did you get that? It just looks so fabulous. Another example of what this could look like, it could look something like this. Teddy, thank you for preparing my favorite food for me. That is so thoughtful, and it was delicious. I really enjoyed my first plate. But you know what? Right now I'm feeling full, I'm feeling stuffed, and you know, when I force feed myself, it just doesn't feel good, and I don't enjoy the food. So I really appreciate what you prepared for me. So what I want to do, you know, now that I'm full, I'm going to take this extra food to go. And when I get hungry again, that's what I'm going to eat. And I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it because I'm going to be hungry while I'm eating it. So you could see what it could be like to communicate lovingly and with ease to the people in your life. So I have some good news and I have some bad news. The bad news is, you know, as long as you're alive, there are probably going to be these different food saboteurs in your life, you know. And the good news is you can still eat in a way that's aligned with you. And you get to practice this tool again and again because there might be a lot of these people in your life. So remember, here are the steps, and you know, you could watch this again and again. Step number 1 is to get clear on the story you're telling yourself. Step number 2 is you want to set that apart some love, some TLC. After all, that story has been dictating your behavior up until now. So oftentimes it's a compelling subconscious story that you run in your head. Step number 3 is to connect with yourself and check in with what you really need in the moment. And step number 4 is to communicate that with as much loving as you can. So, you know, we really hope that you found this message helpful. So what I want you to do is, I want to know, please comment below what type of food saboteurs are in your life. You know I talked about just a couple here. I know there are many more. So please share that below. And if you like this, please share this with a friend. You know, you could subscribe below. And I just want to sign off by saying my name is Eve Lahijani, and I love helping people create peace and ease with food in any situation, no matter what is happening in your life. So if this is something you'd like to work on, please don't hesitate to send me a private message. I'd love to support you any way I can. Thank you so much for watching, and happy eating, everybody. Bye.